That's it, I'll just walk backwards. Then I can see what I'm looking at. Those are the ones I've done and that are in boxes, ready to go. And these are sort of waiting on the shelf. And these guys I've done in lots. It's like these rubber guys I can sell separately, but I'll just sell them all in. I'll sell all these guys in a lot. Let them sell them or whoever, or whatever. So yeah, I got about 3 or 4 boxes, big bins like this, just full of all their cards and instructions. These are all megazords. They're all, you just put them on eBay for 20 bucks and let them go. And if some go for 20 and some, and there's some smaller stuff that's you just put in lots, like these little guys. If I can show them here, because it's hard to get this original Megazord, but to even have a little thing of it was nice. And like everybody's been bugging me for these older ones. See, they don't have boxes, but they're like old Shogun Warriors and stuff like that. So, and that's why, even though this is missing its head, another guy has this without the feet, so he wants this for the $5 for the feet, so it's worth it. These are original Megazords that they did before they made these. I can't see what I'm doing. Yeah, these Megazords hooked together. Here's some really old ones. And the old ones usually go up a bit more, and some newer ones like this, some people are a bit lenient about. They always bug me about these original ones. So I just put the Pyramidas up here. Up. The Voltron stuff, right? That's whole from where I took these guys down last night. So you just pick one of these guys up here. See, that'll explain it. See how I got, make sure I have a couple of them with everything, so I know they sell, or I wouldn't grab a couple of them. And this bin here is all, it's all filled full of instructions, cards, and parts and stuff for them, which seem to be selling on eBay. Oh, there's another dragon in there. I didn't know that. Selling on eBay for just crazier than transformer stuff, it seems. But I've already gone through this, and I already know I got like 120 robots here that I can sell for 20 bucks each, so you know what that comes to. These things are zoids, and they're model kits, so you have to build them. So here's like a wall of boxes for them. I got a better picture I could show you. Like this guy I had to order from Japan for 100 bucks. So nowadays on eBay, since that was like 10 years ago, I don't know, I haven't looked them up, right? Sure it's dark in this hole though. Oh, that light I could turn on, that'll help. And so this is the stuff that most of the guys don't want, because this stuff, here's my whole back room here. It's all full of bionicles creations. So I take a couple of these smaller guys here, and I'll put them together to make a big, huge guy, like the one standing at the back. And these small guys, they're charging me like $4 for them in town, so it takes me like $40 to buy 10 of them and put them together. Like these two here, I'm waiting till I find enough of the same ones. And then I'll put 10 of the same ones together to make a big figure, and then I get more than the $4 a piece for them. Then all of a sudden, you know, I'm getting $300 for a big creation. That's how it used to be. I haven't gone online like in 4 years. I've been moving around, and everybody wants this big guy. $100 easy. The old Kaiser, see, this is a really old thing, but to get it new would cost you like 500 bucks. So guys on eBay will want these pieces and stuff, and I already know this. Like this is Legend of Brave. Don't want to lose that. This took me a couple to, so you know I got some extra pieces from this one guy. He's the same thing. So all these are combiners. They all take 5 robots to make one robot. So you're looking at that one robot up here. It's actually 5 guys, right? So anyways, this is the stuff all in here that I assume that I will be left with. And this was the other $5,000 of the $10,000 I wanted. And you can see how I can get $5,000 for this stuff. Easy. This Warrior wheel, $150 because you can't get them here. He's in Japan and made very little bit of them. Everybody's getting $80 for these guys. There's one, there's two, there's three, there's four, there's five. So, you know what I mean? So let's trip in the hallway. That's what I was doing this morning. So as soon as you take this stuff out, there's legions of power stuff. So now I can get $50 for this stuff, just as is. And there's a box and instructions and stickers are still on the sheet. Or I can build it into a big creation and get twice as much. Oh, there's another man. Same with these. Here's what they call Starscream. He's a big, huge one. Here's a normal sized one. But anyways, once I find these four, if I find one more, say I bought one brand new, here's the box instruction stuff, which is this one right here. And I make a repaint. So everybody will sell these online for, it was $80 brand new. I don't know if it's going for 50 or 150. That's the way these things go. But if you repaint it like this and do some modifications to it, $200 easy. And people freak out because everybody in the world has this online. Not everybody in the world has that online. No, I don't want to talk to nobody right now. This whole bed under there is all these Beast Wars. And I didn't collect tons of the same ones. See, those are all the same in there. This is what I'm talking about. There's the normal one. This is a repainted one, which I get money for. So that goes in here. So I was doing that this morning. But all under this whole bed is either instructions or more Beast Wars. And I'll show you, this is how things are going for me. Look at how many robots are on here now. Right? I got tons on that card. And I'll show you a picture when I started. The starting pictures will show like half of here. And as I go through my boxes of parts and stuff, I find stuff. So these are all transformer guys are getting like $10 a piece for these weapons online. On eBay, I just like, oh yeah, here's 2 feet plates. There's $10. Oh, here's a clip for Omega Supreme. That clip is $10 just for that clip on eBay. That's what these guys are doing. See these Dinobots? They're going to complain because this one's missing a horn. So that's $5. This one that has his horn, oh, he's all there. He's $30. He's missing a gun or two. Oh, here's his gun right here. $30. You got the other guys, and that's what's going on these days. Been into it for long enough, so I know. So I'm basically just tripping over stuff, make sure I have things, and the more you get it set up. See, here's my old Optimus Primes. And there's the one in the box hiding under all this stuff. I'm just going to list these two, that's why. Maybe I should bring this down to you for some money, for some gas, to get some things going here. See, when you have this all buried, you can't even see this $150 thing back here. I don't know what I'm showing you. I got so many parts and pieces for stuff, it's just unreal. I just did these GoBots and just realizing I got a bunch of more GoBots here. I'm going to have to retake the picture now. And I just put the ad up. Lame, because these guys should be in here. Because some of my boxes are quite mixed up from other people packing it. It took 4 people 3 days to pack all these robots. Oh, that guy. Sort of part of, you can't see nothing. There's the original Devastator. And there's the one I listed right now. And there's all those clean cards for it. And here's another Devastator. Here's another good example. I got this. I got the box for it. But this is 2 of them put together. Because one of them, it's just stupid. Like, one foot's green, one's it's not even. If you get 2 of them and put them together, you get it even. Here's the other piece up here. And here's Unicron. Here's a top lid for the original one. I got 2 that I bought brand new. They always want $100 for them. So there's the box for one Unicron that is the one arm here. And that's what I do. Got these 2 loose for 10. These are both 100. This one was another one for 10 that I sort of converted, made a better head. So that once I merged them together, people online freak out about this. Now here's one that I made from the movie that's all made out of cheap plastic. That's a different ballgame. That's $3,000 for that. Here's like those helmets I was telling you about. See, they make Optimus Prime, but they don't make Revenge of the Fallen or Megatron. And I put these up for $150 and take orders. I gotta turn sales away sometimes. That's how it used to be anyway. These are important to you. Guides say all their names and everything. These cost me $50 back then. They were so hard to get, and that's why I got them in glass. Yeah, underneath my bed here is just, it's loaded with Beast Wars I've yet to go through. Here's this guy. These are all bought in brand new with their cards and instructions. And last time I did that, I got $2,000 for these guys. Just these 2 buckets. Here's another bucket full of them. See? But they're all loose. So this is original Prime. And then people were freaking out about him because he was the very first one to go, you just sell that on eBay, the tail. Everyone's looking for this tail. Tons of parts and pieces. So I know, like I was showing you from that bucket, I got tons. That's what I was going to get through next. It's from my 6-foot Prime. Some guy wants to buy this off me for a couple $100. Wanted $1,500. And I bet you he's going to try to get me down to $150 for fucking 6 weeks work. So, like, that's why I got so many of these, because I know these are $100 each. This one's $150. These ones are just, you know, so they go down in their pieces. They look garbagey without being put together. Everything's thrown there, but as you can see what's going on. Here's old Target Masters. They are really expensive, even if they're loose like this, just to get all their little pieces, little men. This clips off and this makes a little man for him. I've already sold this guy 5 times finding him. Every time I find him, $50 easy. So when you look at this stuff, the cheapest stuff is like stuff like this, $3. You got a pile of them. Here's like a box of these leader shines. Some guys frown on them, some guys don't. But when you're doing things, when competing with Value Village, they don't put all, oh, here's a Dinobot. Awesome. This is why I got to go through all my boxes. Now I got to retake pictures of these Dinobots. I knew there was more of them. So I've got so many boxes to go through. There's 5 Trypticons. The only problem with them, I get $100 a piece, but I've made these merge to make one big robot, so I'll get $1,000 for it instead. And more boxes of stuff I haven't gone through. It's like, this is a transforming case from Japan. You couldn't even get it here. So if you're good with words and you know where you're putting it, I just put it up in class. I don't know. I don't care because I'm not good with words. And I'm hoping somebody else goes on it. What's in this one? Here. Hold on for a sec. These are old Micronaut pieces. Guys get unreal for things. I had to pay like $10 a piece for these guys. When I first, they had their parts and stuff on them, right? They're just all laying all over here. But anyway, yeah, they go together and make this big man. And then this is an old Diaclone pilot. Some guys are getting $50 just for these little pilots. I got a little box of them somewhere over there. I was trying to find this instructions. I'll show you more what's going on under the bed. Whoa. See? Tons more boxes and the other boxes in my bed. See, they're all the instructions kept clean, nice. All I have to do is put it together and take it down there. Like, all the boxes were sitting on the shelves here, but I've been taking them down, using them to build the shelving, and so, and this shelving is just crap. They don't even stand up on it. They just want to fall off. So you should bump something. It's like a bunch of dominoes. Here's the old G1. You know, this tape is $50 with these guys on them. Pretty crazy, eh? I got him for free when I bought my tape for $63, and I left the one of them. Will have it. I don't think it's this one because it's the broken one. But the reason I got 2 is this one says Takara Japan. This is pre-Transformers. And this one is actually Transformers, same thing, but the date on site. So I got all the pieces, all the guns. He's complete, says right on them there. $44.99 on the price tag. That's what I paid for them. So leave them, so just put them back on the shelf for $49.99. And he's got the guy inside him. Some people complain. He's supposed to come with this sound wave. I got 2 of them over here. So I could talk all day about them. You got the books and instructions down here. Some guys like these, because this is all for, it shows you all your parts and pieces. And here's a good example. Right here, this shows that, where's the guy I was just looking for? But it's showing how all these guys go together. These books are sort of expensive. Well, you can pay that money for that. So these are all about the pretender shells that I got sitting right over here. And there's a whole whack of them. And those are all the parts down there for them. I just got to put them together. I'm trying to get all these planes. I've set these planes up, standing up 3 times, and they just domino. But these are really old, even though it doesn't have any wings or anything. See that? It's got his back part. It's got a missile launcher. Oh, he's got both launchers. So that's actually $30 on eBay. If I had the wings for that, $50. If I had it in the box, $300. Just stupid what the boxes are. Just stupid. I refuse to collect them in the boxes. So this is an old, the original Onslaught, and this is a reissue. And I've got a couple of the reissues. It's hard to see them in there. And then there's another one that was in between these, Generation 2, laying here on the ground. It's hard to see because it's all everything. And these are all the weapons and pieces for them as I find them, putting them out. Stickers still on the sheet. $10 on eBay. So you can see how this stuff racks up. See, here's another construction, guys. These guys are $15 a piece once you get them together. $100 for the set, right? And these guys are $20. 1, 2, 3. This guy's $50. This guy's $15. This guy's $10. This guy is a harder one to get that everybody wants, so that's $25. So right there, you got $100, $200 right on that one shell. There's the old Jetfire everybody wants and thinks is money. But these older ones with the weapons go, even if it doesn't have a box. Guys are, what they're doing these days, are taking the weapons apart. They're supposed to come with one weapon. So how I monopolize on selling it is I found 2 weapons. That's the same thing that's going on with this General Breaker in the box. Most guys are saying, oh, it's harder to sell because it's only 10 years old and it's not Generation 1. And other guys are selling it online like this and everything. But mine comes with 2 weapons. Everybody else's doesn't. So believe it or not, people that are buying them, they'll actually buy this over the other guys because I've put a bit of thought into it. I'm thinking like the buyer, not the fucking seller. So, yeah, this is a good example of what's going on, though. So all the cars on this bin, I'll show you a picture when I started and showed it online. So all the pictures online are half done. So we have boxes and boxes that I haven't even got to display. These are all, oh, there's the sword for that guy. This is for Voltron. This is an important sword. This is why I got to go through my boxes, and this is why I said if someone just bought it right now and I wouldn't have to sort things or figure anything out, let them do it. They know this stuff. But obviously, yeah, you'd have to keep me around to go through some stuff and put it together for a month or 2. So instead of $10,000, $6,000. So all these transformers in here, plus the 6-foot robots, my custom, was what I was trying to sell for $5,000. Nobody seems to be interested in the stuff in the other room. But I'm just, I have to be, while I'm here, I'm just thinking of this. I can't remember what's in these couple boxes. I just want to check quickly for us. This one has, oh, this one's all packaging. This is all instructions and stuff. This one, I think, has, oh, there they are. This is a huge, huge, huge box of all little tiny men. They seem like no big deal, but once you go through them, there's people that just treat this like gold. They're always bugging me. Oh, there's the bag of cars. Here's another good example. That's like 3 or 4 of the. They put 5 of these cars at Value Village for $4, and they get sold. So lots of guys in town are buying these cars. Little bags. Once they know about your store, and you have these little bags of cars up there for half the price. Big bag like that for $10, gone. You know what I mean? I'll give you that for $5. That's the idea. I'll price it out. This prime's $100. You get it for $50. And that's the idea. I priced it all out to here. Just this shelf, and this shelf is $1,500. So I'd give it to you for like $750. Because I know you got to make money, and that's what it's all about, right? And if you give the collector a deal, then you will sell. And that's how it works, from what I've known. There's another, this top shelf I haven't really got to. Oh, there's that other guy. He should be over in Beast Wars. And it's just, see these two trains? They hook together. I need one more guy, but you can still sell them. Oh, where is that? I think that's pretty good though. And this is, here's another good example. I should show you that quickly. Fort Max. This is his big box over here in the corner. I bought that for $400. Here's the instructions for him. It's pretty simple and basic. But here he is in the other room. So what the guys are doing is they're buying this Fort Max for like $400, and then they will put a sword in his hand, because one series he has a sword, but it never comes with a sword. So guys will make this sword out of a piece of plastic. It's so simple, so basic. It's just, and they put the sword in the hand and get $1,200. Mine, I took it apart and painted all the goofy, bright, fluorescent blues, a nice chrome silver, made him into a Decepticon instead of an Autobot. So he's got this gay green lens. I just added more greens. He's not supposed to come with horns and light up and do all this stuff. Oops, I forgot that's sitting there. This lights up and stuff. So because I've done this on eBay, I'd put this up for $1,000. And what I do is I go to my transformer sites and advertise it there. And I already know I'll get $3,000 for that. Well, I don't know, but I know it'll go to 12, 15, because I've done this 3 times with this guy now. People love stuff like this. This is another original one of these, but it's been modified, so I've made a custom. People go nuts about some of the customs, but I don't care. I'll do the customs myself if it's. So you can see I've still got some boxes back here to unpack that I'm not sure, because I have my 50 changing robot I patented and stuff that should be back there. I'm really hoping. I want to give that away. And then I also have some boxes outside still here that I've still yet to get to unpack. So that's how many robots I've got. That's why I was saying 10,000 robots, no problem. I've already counted them many times in my life. I stopped like basically 206 counting them, and you'll never get ahead. There's one box back here. There's another good example. Oh, I'm just so cluttered in here. I gotta sleep elsewhere. Here's a box of the old McDonald's Transformers. I can get a view here for you. So this one, and this one. Oh, where's the other guy? Car. There's 4 of them. There's enough. I've counted it up. There's 11 sets of these. We take these 4, put them on eBay. They go for $10. So these other guys go in sets. These are from the UK. You couldn't even get them here. So some guys go nuts about it. Some guys don't. They frown on it. I was going to wait till I had 500 of these and sew them all together to make a jacket, and that would sell on eBay. So I don't really care if I get stuck with these, because I can make them into something that'll sell into something. I've taken these guys and just actually literally screwed them together to make one big robot, and people still accept it. As long as you're honest with people, everything's fine. There's the God Collector guys. Like I said, all they care about is in the boxes. I want to get that Generation 1 Optimus Prime for $10 off you so I can sell it for $1,000. He. Well, I'm not into that, so I just discourage those guys. Sorry, I don't have no Star Wars stuff here. Can't get nothing for it. Bought this Millennium Falcon for $50. Couldn't sell it for $10 in this town. So I just don't even bother. I just got, these are boxes under here I haven't got to yet. They are this multi-max stuff. Same thing, they're all, big deal about this is that they have the same pilots and guns as Zoids, but they're different colors. So Zoid people will like to buy these for kit bashing. So this guy isn't supposed to come with this gun up here, but I can buy some of these parts and put them on him. And I've done this enough. I know, like, you try to sell this to a transformer guy, they yell at you and try to say you're selling them. Oh, that's not a transformer thing. You just got to know who to talk to. Like, I put these up. They cost anywhere between $30 and $80. Some of them are for $10. But me and all my Signy, Spencer guys in Vancouver, I know that have the same shops as us. We just put them online for $10 and watch them go. Whatever. Here's a good example. This is a Gigi Man, and I like collecting wings. And I got this figure, but it was all because he's all in armor pieces. All these armor comes off, and he's a total white guy underneath. This is $400 in the box on eBay, and it is so rare and hard to get. Guys are freaking out, saying they'll pay $400 for a loose one, just like here. All I need is the weapon. And I'm sure if I had all the other pieces, the weapon can. But I got it with no wings, and luckily I had enough. I even got extra set of wings for this. So one that comes with wings, just too much politics in one way. But I would just go up, put this on eBay for $20, and it ain't going to go nowhere unless I go to these other sites and tell them, hey, look, I got your $400 figure starting at $20. And I bet you this would go up to $150. And I would feel bad if anybody paid more than $150. You know, then all of a sudden they're going to give you a bad credit. So that's why I say, hey, it's in such a bad condition it doesn't even stand up. See? Even though it is standing, so this way you don't get a bad credit. That's what I've always done. Undermine my product totally to the bit. Tell them that and everything. So here's the 6-foot robots I used to build that started everything. I put these online. I had the turn away orders. Wanted $300 for them. I put the price up to $800 and still had the turn away sales. That's how I started hiring guys. And that's how I got them to build. I didn't even know about transformers. Didn't even know. And that's what guys said to me. And I don't care. I'm trying to produce something I did myself. So these helmet I made, Generation 1 Optimus Prime mask. Guy called me up and said, I'm going to put this in our magazine that's in New York that's all over the place. And yeah, right you are. He makes an ad. Turned into a truck for $38. Man, the sales went through the roof. I just put that ad magazine in. It worked great. But anyways, that's basically a rundown of what's going on here. And what I could pack up, what I can bring, what's going on. See, like Zoids, put them in their boxes right now. Bring them down, there's box stuff. There's gundams, they're boxed. They're really nice. Like, I just finished going through some of these guys. This guy just had to... And guys know their model kits. You know, this guy is... Oh, this is an American one. The Japanese ones say the yen on it, and the yen is basically just a couple dollars more, a couple cents more on the dollar to them. But once he's in the box and everything, you put that in your store for $20. Some guys will buy that to resell online. He's got all this armor there, all his pieces, all his instructions. I bought him brand new. And he's been clipped brand new, so you'd see the things on the edge from here. Clipped it from the trees, they call them, sticking out because most people don't know how to cut it properly. But I'm a professional artist. Get paid $40 an hour for my airbrushing. Not in this town, though. But anyways, and there's just tons of stuff that I just, you know, this is just off the top of my head. You know how it is. If I sat back and thought about it, I'd find a hell of a lot more. Here's one of the unicrons I produced. These are parts I molded up for them. So there's the original prototype I made for my unicron. I went and put those up. Just made this one, and I still have the original one that I used. Showed everybody this one, so millions of people have seen this one unicron, even though he's busted up. But things went so good that I made molded pieces. So instead of having to push these spikes through by hand and blister them, I made a mold for some nice spikes. Things were great. I hated making these fingers. Oh, these fingers really sucked. So I made a mold. Made molded fingers, saved a lot of time, made the product better. Molded the hard parts. But that's another story. And that's what I'd hope to do. Sell all this, get back into making my stuff, I can make this anywhere. I can sit on a beach in Africa and still make this and sell it. Or I think I could, right? You know, the world sure has changed. So, you know, if you want, like I said, $6,000, all of this is yours. All of it. I'll bring it right down. Won't worry about the other $4,000 later or whatever, or figure something out. Or, you know, even just like, what I need to do is get her home. We met this summer here in town and we made our marriage certificate. We got till February 2nd for her to get back here, or else we wasted a lot of money and time. She wants to go outside. There you go. See you later. Okay. Well, I'll come down and show you the video now.